You are listening to Sdo Isabela Radio-based instruction.
Learning never stops in Math Eskwela, your school on air.
Your partner in achieving fun learning experiences. Let's listen, enjoy, and have fun in learning mathematics. Stay tuned.
Great day everyone! Welcome to DepEd Radyo Eskwela. It's mathematics fun time. Indeed, a brand new day to learn essential things and fresh ideas.
Alright!
I am your teacher Eileen, your teacher on air, and I will be with you today as we explore the wonders of math world. I will make sure that this will be an exciting and interactive lesson. But it will be more interesting if you get your learning materials in Mathematics 5, notebook, paper, and pen. Make sure that you're in a comfortable place and safe for learning.
Alright!
Maintain the cleanliness of your hands by washing it with a soap, wear your face mask, and always eat fruits and vegetables for a healthy living. Yeah! Always stay at home and enjoy the interactive and creative lesson only here at Radyo Eskwela sa Isabela.
Alright!
Dear learners, prepare yourselves for a fantastic and creative discussion on air. Today, we will have an interactive lesson in mathematics designed for grade 5 students like you. We are going to use divisibility rules and find the common factors. That's right! That will be your first lesson in math for the school year 2021-2022. And after this broadcast, it is hoped that you will use the divisibility rules to find the common factors of numbers. Are you now ready to listen?
Aye, aye, Captain!
If yes, will you shout hooray?
Hooray!
That's great! I feel your excitement and enthusiasm in learning. For this lesson, try to recall your knowledge on division of whole numbers.
Alright!
Now, let's have the first task. What is the quotient of 246 divided by 2? I repeat, 246 divided by 2 is... That's right! The answer is 123. Let's have another. What is the quotient of 385 divided by 5? I repeat, 385 divided by 5 is... What's the answer? All right, it's 77. Let's have the third drill. How about 530 divided by 10? I repeat, 530 divided by 10. What's the answer? That's correct. The answer is 53. Are there any remainders in these problems? There's none. That's right. The answers were exact. Let's try another example. What is 543 divided by 2? I repeat, 543 divided by 2 is... It's 271, remainder 1. That's right. How about 854 divided by 5? I repeat, 854 divided by 5. What's the answer? All right. The answer is 170, remainder 4. And lastly, what's the quotient of 351 divided by 10? I repeat, 351 divided by 10. What's your answer? Correct. The answer is 35, remainder 1. What have you noticed in these problems? Were the answers exact? Yes, that's right. They are not exact because literally we have some remaining digits after saying the exact quotient.
Amazing!
Are you excited to learn more about remainders? Yeah! All right. Before we proceed, I want you to listen for some infomercial.
Tayo na, tayo na, tayo na, sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Huwag mo nga akong maikayakan dyan. Hindi ka artista para magdrama-drama ng ganyan. O ano naman ngayon kung binubuli ka sa school? Mahina ka kasi kaya ganyan. Yung mga pinsan mo ang tataas ng marka, tapos ikaw ano? Pumasok ka na doon at mag-aral ka na. Ang napabayaan at napahabang bullying ay maaaring maging sanhi ng depresyon. Ang mga usaping ito ay hindi biro at hindi pawang kaartehan lamang. Isang paalala mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at ng himpilang ito.
Tayo na, tayo na, tayo na, sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
And we're back, my dear learners. This time, let us answer the activities 1 to 3 indicated on the first lesson of your module. For the first activity, I want you to encircle the numbers that are divisible by 2. These numbers are 232, 654, 467, 356, 861, 893, 349, 740, and 438. Again, I want you to encircle the numbers that are divisible by 2. What are the choices? These are 232, 654, 467, 356, 861, 893, 349, 740, and 438. I will give you 5 seconds to look for the numbers divisible by 2. Alright, time's up. For part 2, I want you to encircle the numbers that are divisible by 5 this time. Again, which among the following numbers are divisible by 5? Is it 547, 640, 572, 350, 785, 840, 525, 736, or 795? Again, I want you to encircle the numbers that are divisible by 5. The numbers are 547, 640, 572, 350, 785, 840, 525, 736, or 795. Again, I will give you 5 seconds to look for the numbers divisible by 5. Were you able to follow the numbers? Yes! That's great! Then, your 5 seconds starts now. And for the third activity, I want you to encircle the numbers that are divisible by 10. The numbers are 849, 780, 986, 760, 902, 840, 372, 940, and 329. I repeat, I want you to encircle the numbers that are divisible by 10. Choices are 849, 780, 986, 760, 902, 840, 372, 940, and 329. So, I'll be giving you another 5 seconds to look for the numbers divisible by 10. Again, I will give you 5 seconds to look for the numbers divisible by 10. Your timer starts now. This time, I want you to look at the numbers that are divisible by 2 in the first activity that I gave a while back.
Alright.
We have 356, 654, 232, 438, and 740. These numbers end with 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0. Therefore, a number is divisible by 2 if the number is an even number or if the last digit is 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0. Did you get the right answer? Yes! Alright, let's observe the second activity. What are the numbers divisible by 5? Look at the numbers that are divisible by 5 in the second activity. We have 350, 785, 840, 525, 640, and 795. If you notice, these numbers end with 0 and 5. So any number that ends with 0 and 5 are divisible by 5. Yeah! While the numbers that are divisible by 10 in activity number 3 are the following: 360, 780, 940, and 840. Observe that these numbers end with 0. Therefore, a number is divisible by 10 when the given numbers end with 0.
Alright.
Did you get the correct answers? Yes! Very good. This time, let's study a sample guided exercise on the application of the rules. For the first exercise, Put a check mark if the given numbers are divisible by 2. The numbers are 457, 474, 429, 983, 732, 458, 120, 749, 626, and 648. I repeat, put a check mark if the given numbers are divisible by 2. The numbers are 457, 474, 429, 983, 732, 458, 120, 749, 626, and 648. If your answers are 458, 120, 938, 626, 732, and 648, these are correct, and you are really doing great. Let's proceed to the second exercise. I want you to write 5 numbers that are divisible by 5. I will give you 10 seconds to do it. Again, write 5 numbers that are divisible by 5. Alright, remember, if the number ends with 0 and 5, a number is divisible by 5. Examples are 20, 35, 120, 155, or 600. If that is what you did, then you are performing well. Now, I want you to listen on the third exercise. This time, I want you to encircle the numbers that are not divisible by 10. The numbers are 456, 780, 722, 940, 732, 760, 741, 862, 455, 735, 820, and 120. I repeat, I want you to encircle the numbers that are not divisible by 10. The numbers are 456, 780, 722, 940, 732, 760, 741, 862, 455, 735, 820, and 120. Now, the numbers that are not divisible by 10 are 456, 722, 732, 741, 862, 455, and 735. Since only numbers ending 0 are divisible by 10. Keep that in mind, children. This time, let's proceed to the fourth exercise. Using the divisibility rules for 2, 5, and 10, give me the common factors of 10 and 20. Alright, the common factors of 10 and 20 are 2, 5, and 10. Since 10 and 20 are divisible by 2, 5, and 10. Am I right? Yes! Next, what is the common factor of 15 and 10? Alright, the common factor of 15 and 10 is 5. That's amazing! Yeah! What about the common factor of 6 and 10? Very good! The common factor of 6 and 10 is 2. That's great, kids! Now, before we continue, let's listen to another infomercial for you.
Tayo na, tayo na, tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Naku, ang lakas na ng hangin. Paparating na ata talaga ang bagyo. Mabuti na lang, nakita ko ang listahan ng mga dapat ihanda kanina sa Facebook ng DepEd. Ito ay ang tubig, pagkain, ID card, mahalagang dokumento, flashlight at baterya, posporo at lighter, first aid kit, kutsilyo, radyo, kumot, banig, lubid, gamit panligo, at ilang mga damit. Tawagin man kami para sa agarang paglikas, handang-handa kami.
Maging handa sa anumang sakuna. Isang paalala mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at ng himpilang ito.
Tayo na, tayo na, tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
And we're back with our session on the divisibility rules. This time, to measure what you have learned in today's lesson, let's have a short quiz. But before that, I want you to prepare your pen and paper and your lovely ears. Write your full name, your section, and a day-to-day in your answer sheet. Also, don't forget to listen carefully on the directions so that you can answer the quiz well. Are you ready? Yeah! Let's start. The first part is for you to determine whether the numbers are divisible by 2, 5, and 10. So I will be mentioning some numbers and just tell whether it is divisible by 2, 5, and 10. So letter A is 428. Again, 428. Is it divisible by 2, 5, or 10? Letter B, 375. Again, 375. Is it divisible by 2, 5, or 10? Letter C, 846. Again, 846. Is it divisible by 2, 5, or 10? For letter D, 530. Again, we have 530. Is it divisible by 2, 5, or 10? For letter E, we have 535. Again, 535. Is it divisible by 2, 5, or 10? For letter F, we have 120. Again, is 120? Is it divisible by 2, 5, or 10? For letter G, we have 720. Again, letter G is 720. Is it divisible by 2, 5, or 10? For letter H, we have 195. Again, 195. Is it divisible by 2, 5, or 10? We also have letter I, 420. Again, for letter I, it's 420. Is it divisible by 2, 5, or 10? And the number for letter J is 832. Again, 832. Is it divisible by 2, 5, or 10? So you just need to determine whether these numbers are divisible by 2, 5, and 10. This time, let's proceed to the second part of your activity. Answer correctly the problems using the divisibility rules for 2, 5, and 10. Please pay attention as I read to you the problem. The first problem is Anna wants to plant 28 seedlings into cans. How many seedlings could she put in each can without having any leftover seedlings? Again, Anna wants to plant 28 seedlings into cans. How many seedlings could she put in each can without having any leftover seedlings? And for the second problem, there are 105 marbles in a box. If the marbles are repacked into bags with the same number of marbles, how many marbles could there be in a bag? I'll repeat, there are 105 marbles in a box. If the marbles are repacked into bags with the same number of marbles, how many marbles could there be in a bag? Alright, that ends our short quiz. Congratulations, my dear grade 5 learners! Make sure that you have answered all the given activities. If you have questions or suggestions, please write them in a clean sheet of paper. After this, attach it to your learning kits and let your guardians or parents submit it to the designated drop box in your place. You can also send your message on our Facebook page or dial the number of your teacher printed in your learning kits. Likewise, keep your answer sheets to be checked for the following episode.
Alright!
Our next lesson is about using divisibility rules for 3, 6, and 9 to find the common factor. Make sure to listen carefully and pay attention to your specific schedule only here at Radyo Eskwela sa Isabela. Until next time, my dear learners, I am your teacher Eileen Joy Mora of Sdo Isabela saying God bless and stay safe. But before we end this episode, we would like to acknowledge the scriptwriter Sir Dennis M. Guzman for his continuous dedication and unwavering service for our learners. We also would like to thank the RBI production team of the whole Sdo Isabela for making this production possible. Until next time, my dear learners,
Sa Radyo Eskwela.